the barbell back squat. So this exercise demonstration video is going to be a little bit longer than most because there's a lot of nuance that goes in with the barbell back squat. So the first thing we want to do whenever we're going to do a back squat is we need to decide where the bar is going to be placed on our backs. So you have what's called a low bar position and also what's called a high bar position. So in the low bar position of a squat, the bar is going to be sitting down on your traps like that. It looks like it's a little bit lower on your back, but that shelf is going to be created when you squeeze your shoulder blades together. It should sit right there on your rear delts. If you choose to do a high bar squat, the bar is going to sit up a little bit higher onto your traps like this. You just want to make sure you don't set it up way too high so that it's on your neck. We want to keep it on the traps and the shoulders in that position. Now, if you're squatting with a low bar position, you're naturally going to incline a little bit more with your torso as you go down. So you're going to be leaning forward a little bit more. If you squat with a high bar position, you're going to be able to keep your torso a little bit more vertical. The key, if you're watching the squat directly from the side, the barbell should move in a straight line over the middle of your foot. So once you decide if you're going to be squatting high bar or low bar, everything else from there is going to be pretty similar as far as the squat mechanics. So we're going to take our grip, we're going to unrack the bar. So to unrack the bar, all you're going to do is get underneath it, and you don't want to really think about doing a squat up like that. From this version, I'm thinking about squeezing my glutes to unrack the bar, and then you're going to take 2 steps back. So it's going to be 1, 2, and then set your foot position. So to start off with, turn your toes out at about 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. So you're going to be somewhere, hopefully you can see my feet, you're going to be somewhere in there to start with, and then from there, you, just like always, you can tweak it a little bit to see if one way, maybe slightly more turned out or maybe slightly more narrow, is more comfortable for you. But the most important thing is that whenever you squat down, your knees need to be tracking in line with your toes. So we don't want to squat down and our knees come inward. So you can see right there, my knees are pointing this way and my toes are pointing that way. So we want to keep those knees out and in line with our toes, just like that. So once we're in our start position for the squat, so we're going to be here, we've taken our start position. What we're going to do is we're going to take a big breath in through the mouth, and you're going to try to fill up your stomach and your low back and your obliques with that air. So I'm going to take a breath in, and then I'm going to brace like somebody's going to hit me in the stomach, and I'm going to hold that breath throughout the duration of the rep. So breath in, hold, squat, and then right back up. So same thing. Just like that. And then up. Keep in mind, everyone's back squat is going to look a little bit different because we all have different leverages. Some people have longer legs, some people have longer torsos, things like that. So some people will need to incline their body or their torso a little bit more further forward to keep that bar over the center of gravity, as we discussed earlier. Some people have better ankle mobility, different limb lengths, so they'll be able to keep a taller torso in order to still keep that bar over the center of their feet. Another really important thing is we want to make sure that we're squatting to the depth that we can while keeping a good position. So, for example, if we can only squat down to here while keeping a nice flat back and a good position, then that's as low as we need to squat, while also working on our mobility to be able to eventually squat lower. But what we don't want to do is force it and squat lower than our mobility or our skill allows us to. So like if we get down to here and we start to lose position, we don't want to go lower. We want to maintain that good integrity with our lower back and only squat to the depth that we can control throughout the full range of motion. I think that about sums it up. I'm probably missing something, but that's the barbell back squat.